and stuff, and you know they love my man just like I love my man. Of course I can't love him more than I love him, but I can't love him more than the Lord loves him. But well, I feel like I throw it. Like, do y'all realize how humbling it is to go from not pumping your own gas for years? And a lot of people be scared to expose, but I'm not scared. I said I'm not scared. I'm not scared to expose who I am. I have some loose screws. Kid, I'm a woman. I am a woman. Why am I a woman already? Okay. The lemon powder? How the cutest thing. He wrote the company a letter and told them, you know, where he is. He would love his wife to be able to read along with him. 14-hour workday violation. 14-hour workday violation. Shut up. I was like, take it away. I said, you want me? Me? You want me to come here or something? Ah. Deodorant. Does my Ajax deodorant? No, that's not Ajax. I don't have no Ajax deodorant. My Arm & Hammer is not hammering. Like, do y'all know how you ask God to do something and he actually do it, and you won't think about what you ask him to do? When you ask him to do it, so when he do it, you look crazy. Oh my goodness. Why are you so soft? And you know, I don't even be trying. It just be on, you know. Then I got on my cross hat. Thank you for tuning in. I pray that you enjoyed this video and you get to see the ups and downs of, you know, being a follower of Christ, because I'm pretty sure somebody's going to either be mean, somebody's going to upset me, and God said we can be angry without sin. So I just try to be raw and very authentic when it comes to this channel. That is what God is calling me to do. I could sit and do like day in the life as a truck driver. I could do day in the life as a prison wife. I could do all of that, but that's not what God is calling me to do. God is calling me to show how all of these circumstances that I'm in, you still can believe, you can still have hope, and you can still have faith, and you still can follow him despite sitting in the truck all the time, despite not being able to get to a church building, despite your significant other being in a unfortunate situation, but fortunate because God is working in them. Display that despite your family being like states away from where you actually reside at, which is we live in Houston, Texas. My husband is in Louisiana and my family is back in Alabama, in our hometown. You still can make it, despite trying to figure things out and get back afloat in your late 20s going into your 30s with money management, budgeting, stewardship, and your credit. That's all here, sugar. That's all here. Balling on a budget. That's all here. Living decor and keeping things up and nice and tidy. That's all here, baby. You know, living below your means. That's right here. Like, you know, that's where we at in this life of mine. And my birthday is in like 2 months. It's less than 2 months away. And I'm working on something like very major. Like, I'm talking about major. And I'll tell y'all about it as time passes, but I can't wait. God is so good, y'all. But yes, so I pray that, you know, you enjoy this video, and let's go. Hey, so this is going to be my first video after my Vlogmas. I participated in 11 out of 25 days for Vlogmas, which is pretty impressive considering the fact I literally just started my channel, like posted on my channel 3 months ago, and I only posted like maybe 3 videos before my Vlogmas started. So I'm pretty impressed with the consistency. So now we have formed a habit. Even though it was only 11 days, we have formed a habit. So I'm going to start vlogging in the sense of course, I'm on the truck 90% of the time, like I've stated previously in a post that I made. And this is not a trucking channel, so I will not be teaching you how to truck, where to go, my income, this, that, and the third. My channel is more so about my walk with Christ and, you know, me just trusting God on this journey. Because before this job, I was a corporate girly. I've worked in the hospital, in the psych unit, and I worked in banking. And I worked at Starbucks too. But it's just like, I was a corporate girly. So this is a lot different for me to go from white collar business to blue collar business. So I just want to take y'all on this journey with me. And right now we are currently in Louisiana and we are about to head to Texas, and from Texas to Arizona. So y'all should get a good amount of footage. And I say that because I'm always getting cut off. I'm always saying something beautiful. God is always giving me a revelation. I'm always on waves of emotions. And by now, I know for a fact I have posted the letter he wrote. Who is my husband? Where is he? Which is good because now I can state in this video, I just spent Christmas with my husband. I visited him for 3 days, and now we about to get back on the road to like 1,400 miles. Ain't God good? Okay, and we in the middle of the week and we still finna hit 1,400 more miles. So, amen. I'm already almost at 1,000, so we're definitely gonna hit our weekly goal, which is at least 2,000 miles. 2,000 is really like, okay, I can do what I need to do, and I got a little wiggle room. But when I go past 2,000, it's like I can do what I need to do, and then I got that extra wiggle room. You get what I'm saying? So I'm excited about that, and we are about to get rolling. I just feel so good to be able to speak on my channel about my current season that I'm in and my current situation, considering the fact that, you know, my family is way in Alabama. I am in a blue-collar job where I'm traveling 48 states as a African-American woman that's 5'1" and like 98.7 pounds. You know, I got those big guns, but I'm little. I'm so small, y'all. So it feels good to be able to show my life as a woman of God, as a wife, and not just a wife, but a wife that is married to someone that is incarcerated, and not only just someone that's incarcerated, but a man of God that's incarcerated, that's surrounded by, you know, a lot of different things, you know, that he has to pray about, pray through, and avoid. It's actually been a beautiful thing to be able to watch my husband, you know, grow, and to watch him just learn how to not be influenced by temptation and stuff like that. Because y'all will be surprised at the stuff that go on in prison. He's at a prison camp, so it's literally like an adult boot camp. That's the best way I can put it. Like, I'm talking about, they got emotional support dogs, they got freaking soccer, baseball, basketball, they have a library, they have jobs. My husband has a job. He has had 2 jobs since he's been there. So they are more like the outside world than anything. That's literally the lowest you can go. It's the last step that you take before you come back to society. So God blessed him with that, despite what his sentence was. We really thought that he was going to go to like a medium or a low, but it's just like, okay, he did a financial crime. So hello. He did a financial crime, so we wasn't expecting him to go nowhere like dangerous, but at the same time, it's like, bro, the judge said 120 months, so we was expecting him to go to like a medium or a low. And then when he got there, they didn't even know he was coming. That was funny. That was actually crazy. But you know, he got there, surrendered himself, and when he got there, he was able to go to a camp, which is not normal because you have to be within, like, I think the less than 10 years of your sentence to be able to qualify for a camp. And my husband didn't even start his tenure yet, and they sent him there. So that was a blessing. We're able to talk a lot more than he would have been able to talk to me if he was at a different level. So, you know, it's just, I'm happy that I'm able to really talk to y'all, you know. And until I do the letter she wrote, I just want to inform y'all, yes, my family is aware of the situation. My family love my husband, and I'm from a God-fearing family. Like, I'm talking about Holy Ghost filled. I'm talking about everybody, you know. So, my family love my husband, and, you know, they've watched both of our journeys getting closer to God, and, you know, him transitioning and not looking the same, looking different. You know, my mom has even visited him. You know, my family send him money and stuff, and, you know, they love my man just like I love my man. Of course I can't love him more than I love him, but I can't love him more than the Lord loves him. But yeah, my family's well aware. My family is pretty involved in this journey and in this trialing time that we're in. You know, it's been a beautiful time. It's been hard, but it's been beautiful because both of us have grown. So yeah, this is where we are. You know, it's been a nice journey. You know, we thank God, and I'm just happy that I'm able to just vocalize these things now, because it's not that I hid it from you guys, but like I stated in my previous video, and if you haven't watched it, you should go back and watch it, because I'm not going into detail on this video. You just have to go listen to my husband's testimony. But And I go more into detail when I do my part of my testimony. But it's like growing has been beautiful. You know, my family has watched this transition. Like I said, I've watched this transition, and it's just been a beautiful thing. You know, we talk to him all the time. My family asks about him all the time. You know, he talked to my mama. My family love him. To be able to watch God transform him without my input. Most people be like, oh, a woman came in and changed a man, and a woman did it. Not big legs to flex. I ain't changing no man. I tried it in high school, and I'm gonna go into that in my testimony too. But yeah, so to be able to just speak is a beautiful thing. But we are about to head to Waco, Texas. We are delivering there by midnight, and then we have to go pick up another load before the night is over, and then we pick that up with shutdown. And then we're going to start heading towards Arizona. I haven't been to Arizona since I first got on the plane. That was like 3 months ago. So, as you can see by the title, I'm going to take you with me on this journey to Arizona. So, this should be a 3 to 4 day video. And I'm excited because this is my first like real vlog. This is my first real vlog. Because the other vlogs that I posted, some of it is current. Like I did post current videos, but a lot of the videos that I posted were videos that I've recorded over the past 3-4 months. And I still have more to push out, but some of it won't reach my channel because it's just like I don't carry myself like that no more. Not out of embarrassment or shame, but it's just like I used to just pick my camera up and just record, you know, and it didn't have no meaning behind it. It didn't serve God. It didn't give God glory in anything. I just was trying to get into the groove of making content, but God pushed me, you know, this month, and it's time. So we about to get to it. I can let y'all more into who I am. This month I went from like on December. Hold on, let me tell y'all. On December 7th, when I started taking note of how many subscribers I had 260. When December started, I had like 100 and I think 80 or 96 or something like that. Yeah, we are at, last time I checked, it was 699. We are at, we at 700. We at 700. Okay, so we are at 700 subscribers, and I'm excited, you know, to be able to know that I'm able to reach others. Even the truck drivers that subscribe to me, it's just like, your girl may be able to be used as a vessel for the other truck drivers to, you know, take God on the road with them and get a life to Christ and learn that you can still have a relationship with God on the road even though you can't go to the church building, because the church is not the building or the bricks, you know, it's the people. So you can give God time. You can spend time with God. You can wake up in the morning. My husband gave me this when I visited him, Our Daily Bread. Read stuff like that in the morning. You can read your word. Like I do slack up sometime because I be on autopilot. But, you know, you can listen to sermons. You can look up stuff that you're struggling with. You can find scriptures you're struggling with. If you have a significant other, you and your wife, y'all can pray over the phone. You know, it's, you know, it's a journey, especially being a truck driver, and it's not easy. So with that being said, it is currently 3:19 p.m. and I left from visiting my husband at 1:45, so I haven't even been gone away from him for 2 hours yet. So we are about to get our day started, and I think our drive is about we're gonna say 6 hours. I always round it up because I can only go 65 miles per hour, which is ghetto. But I'm gonna tell y'all exactly how far we have, and then we are going to get rolling. Rolling. And I'm not talking about what this song talking about. I'm just ghetto. Sometimes. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. So, why does that say Woodway, Texas? That is Waco. But this tablet be lying, bro. Okay, so our drive is 5 hours and 32 minutes. So we have 5 hours and 32 minutes to get there, but we have to stop and get gas. And Fairfield, Texas. These people here loaded me up in like 15 minutes, y'all. I ain't lying. Okay, so we are going to TA in Fairfield, Texas. My GPS is not like pulling it up. Oh, because it's trying to connect to somebody's Wi-Fi. Okay, so TA Fairfield. I've been to this one before. Fairfield, Texas. Let's see. Is this exit? Is this off of I-45? Let's see. You gotta be, because it only added 6 minutes to my drive. Yep. Okay, so we will get to our final destination at about 9 p.m. Our fuel stop is only 1 hour and 11 minutes outside of our delivery location. So that is where we're at right now, guys. And we are about to get rolling. I'm pretty excited. I've been off the road for like 3 days. And if you're a trucker, you know when you off the road for a few days, you get so used to moving and driving. And it's, you know, it feels good to get back on the truck. Unless you're depressed and you don't enjoy your job and you just hate the world and you hate people. But I love the world. I love people. I don't love being in the world, but I love the world. Like, I love seeing what God has created. Like, right now, I'm in Louisiana, y'all. And it is nothing for me to see. But it's just still a beautiful sight, you know, because God created it. But let's get going.
Immediately, because sometimes he allows provision in a way that just can't be controlled, and it's not an issue, but it's to retrain you and get rid of those old habits that you were used to. Obedience can be forced, but trust has to be built very slowly, and it's through repeated experiences of just being carried instead of gripping harder. Control feels safer than trust when trust hasn't worked before. That's just normal to think that. And rest can feel dangerous when survival always meant doing more. But healing doesn't happen by tightening your grip. It happens by learning that you don't have to carry tomorrow in today's hands. That's why freedom can feel very uncomfortable at first, and why change can suddenly trigger your fear, even if it's good. Your body doesn't forget survival overnight. God isn't trying to create compliant people. He's forming secure people. And if you're in a season right now where trusting feels a lot harder than just doing the right thing, that doesn't mean that you're failing. Most of the time, it just means that you're unlearning something that once helped you to survive, and that takes time.
As long as we have phones, as long as we have TVs and social media, as long as you have a job and you go to school, if you're engaging with human beings, you're going to deal with worldly influence. So let's establish first that you cannot escape worldly influence. And when I was little, they were that lead to life. How many people on that road? Few. Find it. So if we take the words of our Savior, not the words of Philip Anthony Mitchell, there are fewer people on the road that leads to life than there is people that lead to destruction. Yeah. So if we look at the rope, there's more people on the rope leading people to darkness than there is leading people to light. So we have less people on our side of the rope, but the force behind us is much greater than the force in the darkness. On that side of the rope is the power.
400 feet, turn right onto Richard Avenue.
There is no duality here. Right? The devil's already lost. That's what Paul said when you go to the church of Colossae. Satan was disarmed on the cross. So although there's less people on my side of the rope, we have more power on our side of the rope. They may have more physical bodies on their side of the rope, but their power is not stronger than ours.
Now turn right.
That's how God gets glory. Come on. There's less people over here, but we have more strength. There's more people over there, but they got less strength. So when we finish this battle, we have one, ultimately God will get the glory.
stop sign, turn left onto South MacArthur Drive. Now turn left.
Okay guys, so this is a part of my humbling experience and God humbling me from being on this high pedestal that I was placed on since I was a kid. Being in trucking, I have had to adjust to using public restrooms, public showers, and washing my dishes in the same sink that the employees fills the sanitary buckets in. So we have to go in the gas station, and those are my dishes. It's just my water jug, my water Stanley, my Stanley that I put like my juice and stuff in, and then I have my electric pot, like 2 knives from something I cooked the other night, my glass bowl, and a storage container for food. Then I'm about to put this on the, what is it called, squeegee, and clean my windshield because it's dirty. And we're going to go in the store and get some windshield wiper fluid, and yes, the company covers that. I don't have to pay for that, but I do have to call it in so they can put it on my card. So that's what we're about to go in the store and do. Like, do y'all realize how humbling it is to go from not pumping your own gas for years and not having to worry about your car getting washed because you have unlimited car wash membership and your husband gonna take your car to get washed on the weekends, or when you stayed at home with your parents, your daddy washed your car every Saturday. Like, this whole experience this whole experience has humbled your girl. For real. It has humbled me, baby. But it's been a good humbling experience. It hasn't been depressing or nothing. Now, the shower part and using public restrooms definitely took me down through there. I'm not gonna lie. That was not easy. I still struggle with it sometimes. But I just sanitize the areas that I use and get extra towels and cover the entire floor and put the towels on the sink and all that stuff so my body don't touch it when I use the sink. But yes, this has been a humbling experience, guys. Very, very humbling. But I thank God for humbling me. I wasn't arrogant or nothing, but prideful. But I didn't realize how blessed I was until things changed. But ultimately, I've still been blessed in these circumstances. It's hard to explain, you know. It's very hard to explain. But trust and believe, when that man get home, because he got his CDL too. He put us through CDL school together before he left. Not because he thought he was leaving, but that's what God led him to, not realizing it was for the betterment of our future, you know. But when he get out, I'll be training him, and I'm so excited. I am so excited to train my husband, y'all. Because when we met, I basically turned him into a passenger seat princess because I love driving. And he was so used to driving because he didn't trust people driving him. So he would always be in the passenger seat for the most part. Unless he about to go somewhere and I just jump in the car with him. Of course he gonna drive. Because I invited myself to run errands for him or whatever he gonna do. And he would always be in the passengers. I mean, he would always be in my passenger seat, y'all. It used to be so funny because, like, you got a taste of not having to drive when we met. And by month 1 of us dating, all of a sudden your right foot don't work, so you can't press your gas or the brakes in the car. Okay. I hear you. But let's go in the store, wash these dishes, and get some windshield wiper fluid. I have to get that while I'm driving because I have to be able to see, and I have no more windshield wiper fluid, so I had to stop at the first truck stop I saw. So let's go. Now let's get the kit. Okay, guys, so this is what we do. So I have my Dawn power wash, which you really just have to spray it on, let it sit a few seconds, and then rinse it off, and it is ready to go. It does very, very well, actually. And then I got my Scrub Mummy. You know. Okay, y'all, so we could not get the fuel figured out, but I'm not upset. I'm not frustrated. The growth is actually insane. So I basically just took a little breaky break for no reason, but it's okay. So we're about to head to our job, and then after we leave that job, we're gonna head to our next pickup. So I am about to drive like 1 hour to make the drop, and then when I leave the drop, I think I have like an hour and a half to drive, and then yeah, I think I have an hour and a half to drive, and then we'll be shut down. As a matter of fact, I need to see where I'm going to shut down at. Let's see. So this is how you pre-plan. Need to pick up it. Yeah, my pre-pass thing, I think, is dying, and it's been tweaking since I've been driving. I had to turn my radio up louder so I wouldn't be able to hear that, and I forgot about it until now. So number 2 is by a Flying J, and it's also by a Pilot. Then I use this app where I can see the reviews. Okay. So yes, stuff like this happens, but I don't allow myself to get upset, and God gives me patience. When I first started, I didn't have patience. It's so funny because my first trip to Arizona, I was at a TA, and that's when I was like blocked in, I guess. Well, I wasn't blocked in, but it was somebody blocking the pump, and I was just so frustrated, y'all. Like, I was so frustrated. Like, I was so frustrated. But now I'm just whatever, you know. So we are about to head to Waco, and I'll be talking to you guys later. Bye. Okay, guys, so we have made it to Waco, Texas, and you know, I always thank God for allowing me to make it to my next destination, because you know, He don't have to do that. You know, the enemy is always prowling around to do something, to harm, to destroy, to injure, to kill, literally. So I do thank God for allowing me to make it. And now I'm waiting on the guard to check me in, and so he can break my seal, look in the back of my truck, and see that I got 42,000 pounds of deer pellets. Deer pellets is crazy, but I guess that's how you catch them. So in hunt season, I don't know, but yeah, we've made it to Waco by the grace of God again. Then we're gonna head to Hutchins, Texas, which is like an hour and 30 minutes away. Pick that trailer up, and then we're gonna shut down. So
Alright, ma'am. And then have you been here before, or is this your first time?
this is my first time. But yeah, like I was saying, you know, it is a blessing when God, you know, make sure that I make it to my next destination safe. So we'll head to Hutchinson, and then we'll shut down. We should be shut down by, I'll say like 2:30. And then we'll shut down at like 2:30, and then we'll start our day tomorrow at like 12:30, 1 o'clock. I'm gonna try my best to park at a Love's or a TA, because I need to take a shower when I get up in the morning. I am on a morning shower routine, so we will be taking a shower in the morning. And yeah, so oh no, my hat fell. Did it fall on something? No, but yes, so that is what we're doing right now, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.
One more thing. See this art. Today. I'm not fighting with you no more. No more. Today. Just know.
Okay, so y'all see the little curls and a little adjustment to the red ties. So we up in this thing. Now we are about to unhook, put our landing gear, pick up an empty, and roll out. Okay guys, so we just did our fueling and I'm about to go in the store and use the restroom. We have an hour and 46 minutes left on our clock and we have 54 minutes to drive. So we have a little bit less than an hour to get in the yard, get our trailer, get in and get out.
That I don't want you here. Yeah. It's something about the way you say.
I have to tell y'all how God worked, man. Listen, this is my clock. What did it say? What did it say? 17 minutes left on a 14-day work clock. Yeah. Hold on. Hold up. I have 15 minutes left on my clock. Okay. So let me tell y'all how I prayed and I asked God to help me basically make it here to my load, even though it is about to be 4 o'clock in the morning, and I have been moving since 1:45 p.m. But that's besides the point. That's a part of this job, by choice, not by force. But okay, boom. So I asked God to help me to make sure that I make the disrespect, that I make it here or whatever on time. So I'm like, ooh, I'm pushing it. After I got my fuel, I had like an hour and I think 53 minutes left, and I had like an hour and 40. No, I had 56. Something like that, y'all. I was just barely making it, basically. I get here and I made it, y'all. I done dropped and hooked, I think, 5 trailers today. Hold on. I'll fill y'all in just a second. Hold on. I'm still on this yard, but I'm about to pull up to the gate. And then I'll let y'all know. So I had an empty. I took that empty, got it loaded. When I got done with that, I dropped that. When I dropped that, I had to hook up to a empty trailer. Brought that empty trailer here, dropped that, and just picked this up. 5 trailers, y'all. I've dropped and hooked 5 times today. 5. Nothing but God. Do I have a headache? Yes, because I've been running all day. But, you know, I took 3 days off to spend the holidays with my husband. And my goal for the week is at least 2,000 miles a week. And I'm at 1163. And this load that I'm doing right now is 1,160 something. So we're going to be over the 2,000 by the grace of God. But we're on a mission. Like, I said that and I meant that. And I thank God for blessing me and allowing me to even walk in that, what I spoke, you know. But and I'm literally 8 miles away from the terminal. So I can literally drive my clock to 0, but I'm going to just turn my PC on and use some of my 25 miles a day. And I'll be able to go to the terminal and not pay for a shower and possibly wash my clothes if nobody is awake right now. That ain't nothing but God. Like, I need to wash. Like, I'm literally right by the terminal in Dallas. Well, Lancaster. I'm just so thankful. God is just so good. I don't have to look for parking. I don't have to fight for no parking spot. I don't have to ride around and wait on nobody to move, because God already got me a spot designated at the terminal. and I'm thankful. This is the side of trucking that I do want to expose. It's not about how to drive or how to do this, how to do that. I want to show y'all favor, time management, and good stewardship when it comes to your time and your money, okay? But I'm about to leave the yard. I'll talk to y'all later. So I actually did my post trip when I was hooking to my trailer. So now I'm logging it so I can go into PC mode and drive to the terminal. It is 9 miles away, okay? And it's 20 minutes to drive. I am going to go to the terminal, go ahead and take my shower and stuff before everybody wakes up. And why is it not focused? Oh, because my phone right there. Take my shower and stuff before everybody wakes up. And then I am going to wash while I'm taking a shower. No, I'm going to wash while I work out. Yes, I'm going to work out. I have not worked out all week due to me being on autopilot. Or what I may do is, because I literally just took a shower like noon today, 1 o'clock. So I may just wait and take my shower in the morning so that, because I have a headache, I can get my rest, wake up, work out, then take my shower. You know what? I'm trying to do too much. I gotta show myself grace. So we're probably just gonna wash and take a shower and dry the clothes. And while the clothes are drying, read our word and journal. And then go to sleep. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. So that is exactly what we're going to do. Legends here. 14-hour workday violation. 14-hour workday violation. Shut up. But yeah, so again, for real this time. I'll talk to y'all later.
Let your glory fill this place. Let your consuming fire fill this tabernacle and purify us.
Okay, guys. Okay, y'all. So I am the only person in the terminal. That is crazy. But I think I like that. I'm literally the only person in here. Like, this terminal is normally really busy, but it's also 4 o'clock in the morning. So either people already started their workday or they're still asleep. So I love this. It's so quiet. Normally it's a bunch of men in here watching TV and talking, and this person on their phone, that person on their phone, just a whole bunch of noise. And it's just so quiet. So quiet. Somebody just walked past though, but he know what to do. He in here at the same time because he know what to do. It's the perfect time to be in the terminal. Okay, I'm so happy that I came here because I don't have any clean work clothes for real. Like, I have a lot of work clothes that's still clean, but they're not winter appropriate. And although I'm in Texas and I'm heading to Arizona, you never know what to expect. Like, Nevada just had a snowstorm this week, so, and Nevada is normally hot. Also, it's right there by Arizona. So I have to get ready. So I know I have to stay ready, so I don't have to get ready, okay? But, oh God, I thank you for allowing me to be able to come in here and get this out the way, because I just don't really like, I'm socially awkward, y'all. I talk a lot on here, but I'm so socially awkward, especially in the type of setting that I'm in. Like, I'm typically one of the only women around, and the most women I've seen in one setting when I've been in a terminal was 2 other women, and they were team drivers, you know, so it's kind of feel good that it's nobody here. Okay, so set this, cycle, normal, we'll do warm. Okay, so we have 36 minutes. I'm gonna go work out, y'all. I gotta work out. So we're gonna go back to the truck, and we're gonna go back to the truck, and we are going to roll our windows up and lock the doors because I'm parked. Nobody's gonna bother my truck, but it's just I have some valuables in there, and I don't have time to be worried about if somebody just feeling, a little froggy this morning. So I'm gonna go roll my windows up. Clothes washing. We got 36 minutes. And to go from like Texas to Arizona, that was my first long haul, y'all. Like, it's so crazy how life can be like a full circle. See, it's two people walking in right now. They about to get ready for work. So y'all know what I'm about to do. I'm gonna go and grab my shower stuff, and then we're gonna go to the gym. And then as soon as we leave the gym, we're gonna go straight to the shower before they get dirty. Yes, so it's a full circle. My first load, man. My first load, like long haul from regional to OTR was Texas to Arizona unexpectedly. I guess because I had called in and I was like, hey, I'm here in Oklahoma, and I just picked this trailer up and I'm supposed to No. What was I doing? I was actually dropping a loaded trailer. No, I was dropping an empty, picking up a loaded trailer, and I was supposed to T-call it. And I was like, hey, oh, no. Other way around. I dropped the loaded trailer, picked up the empty. And she was like, wait, what? Hold up, no, that can't be it. So apparently, I think I was supposed to be picking up a trailer from Oklahoma and taking it somewhere for someone else to get it. And I was asking, like, is there any more loads? Like, I'm trying to, get more miles and stuff like that. And it's kind of tough being regional. So can you keep me rolling? She said, just take it all the way. What? Take it all the way? What do you mean take it all the way? I literally said that. I was like, what do you mean take it all the way? And she was like, take it all the way. I said, you want me? Me? You want me to go to Arizona? And she was like, yeah, take it all the way. Girl, you shouldn't have told me that. Baby, I was gone. But we're about to get our shower things. I'm pretty sure I don't like to use the word janitor because people have downplayed that job severely when we're all the same and we're all working for the same reasons. But I don't really like to use the word janitor for some reason because society has chopped it up so bad. But I'm sure the person that cleans up here has already been here for the morning, has already started their shift more than likely. So you know what that means? The shower is clean. Even after I do my little gym, little workout, little 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm getting my workout done by the time this alarm goes off. And roll our windows up and turn these lights off. And go work out and use the shower from right here. Because ain't nobody coming through here, bro. People is asleep. So we are about to get our shower things, our hygiene bag, our skincare bag, and our backpack that has our disinfectant wipes, hospital grade disinfectant wipes. I got from my parents from when my dad was in the hospital some years ago. But we got this. Oh, we put this on. And then we're gonna go work out. And then we're gonna take a shower. But by the time we work out, we'll put the clothes in the dryer. While the clothes are drying, we're going to do our shower routine. And, yeah, we're going to keep it going. And then when we get done, we're going to come back to the truck and go to sleep. I need to set my vitamins out for today when I wake up. And I'm going to also still get up before my 10-hour reset is over because I need to go to Walmart. What is tomorrow? Saturday. It's crazy. Got our vitamins for Saturday. Wait. The lighting is so bad right here. Yeah, Saturday. And yeah, so I don't know exactly what I'm gonna eat for breakfast, but more than likely I'm gonna eat some cheese grits and a Kaneka sausage or maybe some bacon. I'm not sure. But I can't take a shower without any clothes. Crazy girl. So let's find us something to put on. I barely have that many clean clothes. I literally have 5 undergarments that's clean, which is not bad because that bag of clothes I just put in the washer is 2 weeks worth of clothes. So I'm over prepared. So we got undergarments, pants. It's not cold, so we can just throw on one of my dry fitted shirts. Yeah. Oh no. Well, I mean, I'm just coming straight to the truck. Yeah, we can throw that on. It's okay. It's no problem. Our outfit for tomorrow, might as well grab that. We're gonna wear my old reliable, my little handy dandy 2-piece. When I tell y'all I wear the same clothes every day, it's not because I'm a dirty, filthy, low down, dirty shame. It is because I work and I just literally have a plethora of clothes. I have, this is for when I go up north. I have like jackets. I have more sweaters, like one that go down to my ankle, and I have like another jacket or something under the bed, and then I have like workout attire. So I got this quarter zip jacket right here, and then I just threw another black one that's ribbed, and then a white ribbed one in the washer, and then I have this dry fitted jacket. They got the holes in the arms, in the hand area, rain jacket. And then I have my long sleeve, like quarter zip shirts, like the one I have on right now, and then I have my snow bib for when it gets really cold. All of my sweatpants goes right here. And then behind my sweatpants is like my thin, like, those are sweat shorts, but like my thin pants like these. I don't know why this is right here. I need this sports bra. Well, no, not for that, but for that, yeah. Okay, so I have everything separated by temperature, and then I have my t-shirts back there. So, yes, child, it was time to wash. Looking a little scarce, but we are about to take us a shower. We'll work out, then take us a shower. So let's go.
Around us in this place, want you to breathe new life within us. Send a refreshing love, purify our hearts. Rain on us. Somebody needs to breathe. Oh, shower down, shower down. Send your spirit, Lord. Lord, breathe on your people tonight. Shower down, shower down. Send your spirit, Lord. Let your glory be. Let your all-consuming fire be. Surround us in this place. New life within us, yeah. Come on, let's ask for the rain all over the house tonight.
Okay, guys, so we have taken our shower, did an everything shower. That's the same thing, but we did an everything shower. We washed and dried our clothes. We worked out. We put our clean clothes away, and now it is currently 6:55 a.m. and we are about to go to Walmart before we go to sleep, because when I wake up, I want to get up and hit the road, because I'm gonna drive my clock out tomorrow. We about to run to Walmart. It's literally like 8 minutes away. I'm not sleepy, but I know I need to go to sleep. And the only reason I'm not sleepy is because yesterday I took a nap for like 5 hours. And then I went back to sleep. And I slept for like another 7 hours. So technically I slept like 12, 13, probably even 14 hours yesterday. I may not even be doing the math right. But yeah, so we are about to go to Walmart. On our list is bread, water, another bowl because I broke it at Love's, Lunchables, protein, frozen peppers, some spray on deodorant, Lysol, and then vitamin D. But we are about to drop my trailer and go to Walmart because they didn't work open until 6 o'clock and it's 7 now. And I want to go ahead and go to Walmart before the whole world gets there. So I'll meet y'all at Walmart. So we have made it to Walmart and it's currently 7:27 and my body is slowly shutting down, which is good. So we're about to get in here, get the stuff, and get back to the terminal and get our sleep. And I more than likely will be sleeping my whole 10 hours. And I'm going to just have to drive through the night. As long as I make it to Arizona before midnight tomorrow, we're good. So I drive 11 hours today and the remaining 5 or 6 tomorrow. And I'll get there at like, probably like 7 p.m. or something like that. 8, 9 p.m. It don't matter. As long as I get there by midnight. So, yeah. I'll talk to y'all when we start shopping. Okay, y'all. So, we have gotten everything that we need to get. And now I'm heading to the other side of the store because I need to get spray on deodorant. Because my Ajax deodorant... No, that's not Ajax. I hope I don't have no Ajax deodorant. My Arm & Hammer is not hammering. Like... I don't be stinking nothing, but I'm just used to a certain, and that by itself is just not giving what it's normally, like, it's just not doing what it normally do, basically. And I need to get what I normally put with it. And I put glycolic acid under my arm, and that helps, but I just like to smell good all day, like, and then they got the deodorant locked up. This is so ghetto. Okay, anyway. So, we may be going without that, because I do not feel like waiting on nobody. I'm so tired. And then I'm in here a little bit longer than what I was supposed to be, because I ended up, I had my microphone on my chest, and ended up running into this older guy, probably in his, I'll say probably his early 50s, maybe. And he seen the mic on my shirt, and he was like, "You do content?" And then I was like, "Yeah, I do." And then he was like, "What you do, food and stuff like that?" I was like, "No, sir." I was like, "I spread the gospel." He was like, "You do?" He was like, "Give me a word for the day." He was like, "I'm a man of God myself." And I had told him what me and my husband talked about, like as far as Christmas and, my husband, God revealed to my husband the other day, like, Christmas and how we're going to do things when we have our kids. And, like, my family is, like, old school Christian. We're from the South. And how, they don't downplay Christmas, but they really don't celebrate Christmas. They only celebrate it because of their grandkids, basically. So, my husband's, our daughter, but my husband's daughter, they celebrated it for her. And then my niece and my nephew that my oldest brother has. But other than that, they would not celebrate. They would not celebrate Christmas like they do. So them having grandkids basically gives them, a little for Christmas, which is really cute in my opinion. But why is this so high? 500. What does that mean? 200. Okay, I guess we just have to get it. But And I had told him about, you know, what the Holy Spirit revealed to my husband about, like, extending grace for those who do celebrate Christmas. And, you know, just like we desire to celebrate Christmas, you know, we should respect those who don't want to celebrate Christmas. But in our house, we're going to celebrate Christmas. But I finally got everything on my list, which is ground beef, steak, bread. How about I show y'all? So we have ground beef, steak, ground beef, bread, dish detergent, disinfectant wipes, and spray, lettuce. I'm doing taco salad. And I'm going to try those Jamaican beef patties. And I have some protein, yogurt things, some grapes for my protein powder, some cheese, some sour cream, some more Lunchables, some chips, some French green beans, some corn for my taco salad, some vitamin D, and some water jugs. So, oh, you know we is in the hood. They got braiding hair in this Walmart. I've never seen braiding hair in a Walmart. I was supposed to be gone. It is 8:03. It is 8:03. I'm supposed to be passed out, but guess what? Oh, I am. I am. I promise you that. I promise you that. I feel like I'm missing something. I know it's the deodorant. Oh, mouthwash and deodorant. Okay. I'll talk to y'all later. And good morning. Do y'all know how you ask God to do something and he actually do it, and you weren't thinking about what you asked him to do when you asked him to do it, so when he do it, you look crazy? Yeah, that's me right now. Because, hold up, first of all, I'm cooking breakfast. I'm about to choke. One moment. Okay. So, I asked God to help me get my sleep on track so that I can prioritize spending more time with him like I was doing before I went on my last home time and went to Houston, right? Why did this man just let me sleep for 4.5 hours? Ah! I was up from like 10:15 yesterday morning up until like 8:45, 9 o'clock today. Why did I only get that much sleep? But Lord, I thank you for waking me up today. I thank you for waking me up in my right mind, in a great mood, energetic, feeling good, looking good, smelling good, food for to taste good, word for to be good, vitamins for to choke me, but they gonna be good to my body. I thank you. Amen. In Jesus' name, amen. But seriously, I don't know why I asked him to do that, because now I'm sitting here looking crazy. I look so crazy. I don't look crazy. Like, skin look good. I did me a little chemical peel yesterday, but I'm looking crazy because why am I awake and I can't start my clock until 6:30 and it's 2:30, meaning that I'm up too early, but we're about to get in our word. I'm not doing any editing this weekend because I'm on crunch time. So I don't plan on doing any shorts or anything of that nature. The only thing I plan on doing next is my husband's testimony, which is out now, and you should go back and watch it, okay? So you can know who my man is, where he is, and the letter that he wrote that came directly from the Holy Spirit and from the Lord, literally. Something we're about to get into our word. We're going to read this daily bread that my husband gave me when I visited him. He actually got the company, y'all the cutest thing. He wrote the company a letter and told them, you know, where he is, that he would love for his wife to be able to read along with him or read a daily bread if they could. And when I went back home, how about they had sent me one, y'all? They sent me the template one, meaning that it's not dated, you know, it's not dated. It's a 90-day introductory edition, so it's not dated. But my man gave me this one, and he wrote me a cute God-filled letter in the front of it. So read that today so we can discuss that when we speak on the phone. Read my word. I'm gonna do my soap. Y'all wanna know how long it's been since I did a soap? Today is December. What's that? December 27th. I have not sat down and dissected my word since I know I was in Illinois. Since the 18th. over a week. Then we're gonna journal. I've journaled since then though. And then we're gonna go over our budget, pay what we need to pay today. And then also, I cannot wait to get home to get my new budget notebook for the year, since this year is over. I'm gonna get a new book and then fill my budget in for next month, because when the first come around, I would not be in Texas to get my new budget book. Well, I feel like I throw up. I don't like that at all. I've been eating so clean that these Connecticut sausages just made me gag. Because why is Connecticut sausage making me gag? Is the smell of pork making me feel sick? Now that is weird. But we're about to find us some bottoms to put on so that we can do another workout. My back's crazy. So we can do another workout. Yeah. That is insane. That just happened to me. Okay, then we're gonna put on our black barefoot shoes when we do get out of this truck. It feels so good outside. It's windy and it's like 73, 74, I think. Let's see what the temperature is. Hello, Alexis. I hope you're doing well. It's been a little while since we last connected. Do you have any new... Girl, I'm gonna get to it when I get to it. Relax. Okay, so it is literally the perfect weather because it is 79 degrees, but it is so windy. It feels great. So we're just about to go ahead and get our day started. I'm not going to stress myself out about not getting the full amount of sleep that I needed. You know, we're just going to keep pushing, keep going, and use this time where I can't sleep to strive towards our goals more. That's why I've been asking God to help me get up early so that I can do that. So we're not going to be mad about it, okay? We're about to eat us some Connecticut sausage for breakfast and read our word and take our vitamins and then, you know, go on about our day. Find me a hat to put on. And then this will be the hat that we wear. This is not my outfit for the day. I'm wearing my brown two-piece set. This is what I'm gonna wear to go to the gym in the terminal before I depart ways. I feel like when I was a kid and I wake up early on Saturday morning, honey, get the day started and go grocery shopping with my parents every weekend, and it'd just be so pretty outside. I'd be so lit, so turned, so energetic, even though I was up all night. That's how I'm feeling right now. Only thing is, my parents, they're 2 states away. Wait, no. Yeah, they're 2 states away. And I'm no longer a kid. I'm a woman. I am a woman. Why am I a woman already? I've been a woman a long time, though. I think that's why y'all like watching me, because I talk so much. I have a lot of impulsive thoughts. A lot of outbursts. That a lot of people be scared to expose, baby. I'm not as scared. I said I'm not as scared. I'm not scared to expose who I am. I have some loose screws. I don't think... Well, y'all probably do understand it, obviously, because you see it. But I have some loose screws, y'all. So smart. But I really do have some loose screws. I ain't even going to sit here and lie. But I love having loose screws. I love having loose screws. Because everybody's screws are so put together. Gotta be a few of us out here that don't got it all, you know. So this morning at like 5 a.m. we did quads and glutes. Today we're gonna do biceps and triceps. And we're gonna do a little shoulder. Gonna do a top half, let's just say that, and a little chest. So it's currently 2:43. We have approximately 3 hours and 15 minutes, I think. Okay, 3 hours from now will be 5:43. 15 minutes will be, 3 hours and 45 minutes. That's exactly how long, well, 47 minutes. So, we're gonna eat our Connecticut sausage, drink our 23 grams of protein, take our vitamins, and read our daily bread, literally, the book and our word. So, talk to y'all later. Yeah. Yeah. Hold up. Because why do I be paying? Why do bread still get stuck on my teeth like it used to when I had braces? That was just so annoying. But I be paying $5 sometimes for Sara Lee artisan bread, right? Why did I buy this 19? Oh, that's not the name of it. I was say this 1925. This is called Family Baker's bread from Walmart. Half of a loaf because I never get to eat my whole loaf of bread. I'm just one person. Now I randomly eat a peanut butter jelly sandwich and then like now I got Connecticut sausage. But when I run out of Connecticut sausage, full loaf of bread, it'll just sit. Oh, it's Louis. Bake Louis shop. Why is this so fire? And why I feel like it's softer than the Sara Lee. And it was only like $3. I don't think it's $3. What my, let me see what my receipt at. Baby, y'all mama ain't teach y'all to always keep them receipts, child. Let me see. $1.96, bro. I be spending $5. And I don't get to see Publix anymore past, I think, Alabama. Because it's a down south thing. It's so soft. Oh my goodness. Why is it so soft? I'll talk to y'all in a minute. Okay, guys, so wait, cause y'all can't even see your girl. We are finally about to go to the gym, y'all. So I sat up here and I wrote down my my goals for the first quarter. This is actually my first time doing this. Of course, we read our word, did our daily bread, went over our budget, paid bills that needed to be paid, which was only one bill this week. We're about to go work out. About to do our upper body because we did our lower body at 4 a.m. this morning, and my glutes hurt so bad. Like, even my glutes on the side hurt so bad, but that means we got a good workout in, and we are about to go work out. We have on my, I don't even know what this is called, but this is some of my workout attire. Then we got on our Adidas. Then we got on our Adidas bag, you know. I don't even be trying. It just be on, you know. And then I got on my cross hat. And then I got on my barefoot shoes and my black fuzzy socks. So let's get this workout in the last 40 minutes of my reset. And then we're also going to fix us some more coffee because I let my coffee get hot. I mean, obviously not hot. I let my coffee get cold. Because I'm really not a coffee drinker. But I'm just like, bro, I'm finna be rolling at 4 o'clock. So I need to have something on deck. But instead of putting it in this black cup, we're actually going to put it in my thermal cup. It's clean. I'm going to put it in my thermal cup. I'm going to grab me a jacket just in case it's a little chilly when I leave up at the gym. We're good to go. So let's continue to steward our time properly, amen, because that's what we've been working on this last quarter of the year, and it has been a blessing. Somebody left their light on in their day cab. I hope their battery don't die. Dang. But because that truck been sitting there all day. But we are continuing to steward our time, our body, and our finances. And instead of me just laying around this 10-hour reset, I actually have spent 6 of it, really 5.5 of it, being productive. Doing a few things, doing some things with something that God blessed me with a few months ago. That will be, revealed in a few months. Not now, but I've been working on that. And then went over my finances and broke my debt down, set my goals to pay what off by what. My goals for my YouTube channel, my weight goal, just all of that, like stuff I need to do business wise and what I need to do by this month, my weight goal for each month, my savings goal for each month, my debt payout for each month. So I feel great, actually. Even though it's Saturday, it feels like a Sunday because I just feel refreshed, yeah, we blessed, y'all. Sky beautiful, life's great. So the real question is, do they have any coffee pods? They do. They got the donut shop. Y'all want to know what's crazy? I discovered that I like, what was that coffee when I was working at the bank? When I was working at the bank, the branch manager used to get this coffee called Blueberry Crumble. Y'all, it smells so delicious and it tastes so good. I got some at home for our Keurig, but I don't have a Keurig on my truck, so I don't carry it. We're gonna do 6 ounces. What size is this? 17 ounces. So we're gonna do 10 ounces strong. Why did I pick strong, y'all? I don't even know what that means. I'm gonna leave these right here so I can go use the restroom. And then we're gonna head upstairs to the gym. Hey, let's go to the gym. So sweet. Okay guys, so I just got done doing my pre-trip. Everything looks good. I do need to go by the shop and check my back tire because your girl is looking a little flat. Not flat where it's noticeable, but it just don't look plump enough for me, and I'd rather be safe than sorry. So after we fix this coffee real quick, let me show y'all. I'm fixing my little coffee. I'll fix this coffee real quick. And then we're gonna pull by the shop. My press ons be holding on, honey. But my thumb's been getting attacked a lot. One already gone. This one finna come off. So we're gonna put our brown sugar shaken espresso inspired oat milk, and there we go. It's almost gone. I'm gonna put a little bit of this because it be so sweet, y'all. I really don't like super sweet stuff. That's good enough. And then we have cold foam, oat maple brown sugar. I was feeling really festive this year. I said, if I'm gonna start drinking coffee, let me be in the season, baby. I don't like peppermint. It's the flavored stuff. So, yeah. So we put that on there. And then that's our coffee for the ride, baby. And then let me go and coat my grapes. So we have grapes. Let me show y'all what I'm gonna do with them. I mean that too, but it's not what I'm talking about. Okay. I got this clear protein, this Icamite sour watermelon, and one scoop is 20 grams of protein. So we are going to, let me turn these lights on so y'all can see this action, man. Y'all gotta see the action, man. We're gonna put one scoop on the grapes. No, this is gonna be so fire. I really want to freeze them, but we don't have time for all that. Why do protein be having a scoop mysteriously somewhere? I hate doing this. I hate doing this. Okay, let's taste it. Okay. All right. I think I got protein all on me. Oh my goodness. Oh, get a baby wipe. I feel like I just rubbed my hand in baby powder, y'all. Literally. Alright, so today is Saturday. It is currently 7:22. We're going to pull off at 7:30. Well, it's actually 7:26. I'm tripping. We're going to pull off at 7:30 and get our night started. We should be done driving by probably like 4:30 in the morning or something like that. Try to get going, baby. I really need, I'm gonna put some of this lemon on it too. I really need to put some water on them so it'll stick. That's what we're gonna do. I'll put some water on them. Then we're gonna shake them up. I probably should pour some of the grapes out so they can get wet. Okay. Then we're gonna put some of this in it, the lemon. Ooh, that's gonna be so sour. It's okay. Then we're gonna put a scoop of this. I really wish I could mix this up better. Okay, so we're gonna put a little bit. Then we're gonna shake it up. Girl, let it go. Okay. That's what it looks like right now. Then we'll put the rest of the scoop. So we're gonna get all ours. Okay, there we go. And then whatever I don't eat on the road, I'm gonna just freeze them. I know it's gonna be so freaking good. Got a little snack for the road. Okay, this is what they look like, y'all. Might be a little chunky in some spaces, but it's okay. Okay, let's get a raw reaction. Okay. The lemon powder. Oh, I'll be back. Hey. So we just got our day started. Did our pre-trip. So we've technically been active for probably about 40 minutes now. 45 minutes. We're actually 43 minutes. We are about to get our day started. No, 47 minutes. No, 43 minutes. Anyways, we're getting our day started. I'm about to go in the store, get me something to drink. I already have my water filled up from yesterday's sale because it is 64 ounces. As y'all can see, y'all girl got her forehead out. That is something that I'm going to have to, like, I guess you can say, get used to, because in order for my forehead to clear up, I have to stop letting my hair fall over. And I don't have like insecurity or anything with my forehead, but I just been covering it up since my hair grew back out, that it looks weird when I don't have my forehead covered up. But we are keeping our hair out of our face as much as possible, and that way my forehead can clear up just like the rest of my face has. Thank God. I'm so happy my face is clear because it looked so bad. But we still have like 11 hours to drive. We have a fuel stop. We're heading towards the edge of Texas, so I think we probably have like probably like 6 more hours in Texas, and then we'll be in Arizona. So that is what we're on. I said that I was going to take y'all with me this entire weekend, and today is Sunday, so we'll be ending this video once we make it to Arizona tonight. And I'm pretty excited about that because Arizona is just so cool. I should be making it to Arizona before the sun sets, but by the time I shut down, of course, it's not going to be daytime anymore. I planned on driving my full clock yesterday, but I ended up getting tired, not even sleepy, but tired, because I had drunk strong coffee and a Red Bull, and I still was just like, yeah, I need to pull over. So I pulled over, and I just made the decision to just go ahead and just end my night, so that's what I did. And I shut down. It was like 1:50 something, and I laid there for probably like an hour, and then I went to sleep. So I slept for like 8.5, 9 hours, which is really, really good, considering the fact that I only slept 4 hours after being up for like 21, 22 hours. Anywho, I feel great. I slept good. My skin looked good, meaning I got great sleep. I read my word today. I did my daily bread today. I did my quick little 1-2 because this TA is in the country. It's not like one of those. TAs are so fancy, y'all, but we are in the middle of Texas, and this is not a so fancy TA, and I don't have time to be trying to take a shower in a filthy restaurant when yeah, I pray that you guys have a beautiful day, and I will catch up with you guys on the next stop, or if I pull over because I see something cool and I want to show y'all. But happy Sunday. I'm about to have my favorites on the playlist running while I'm driving, and of course once the sermon from either my church that I belong to post or Pastor Phillips post, that will be in my rotation on the drive. Also got to get that word in. My man went to church today already, so I can't wait to hear what he learned today.
Makes no difference what you're going through. You're gonna make it. God's gonna see you through. Hold your head up, put a smile on your face. This is another test. It won't last always. So get ready. Get ready for your blessing. For your blessing. Get ready. Get ready for your miracle. For your miracle. Get ready for your blessing. For your blessing. Get ready. Get ready for your miracle.
Okay, y'all, so I done came to the gas station and got my fuel stop. We are currently in, where are we? We are in, oh, hold up, I need to make sure my kingpin is still hooked up. Oh, okay, there we go. Let's do the tug test. Okay, we good. We are in Cantillo, Texas, and we still have like a little over 5 hours to drive, but we're not gonna drive it. We'll shut down at midnight. We'll shut down I probably shut down before that. No, we'll shut down at midnight. And then as soon as our reset is over, we will be heading to the appointment at Costco. Yeah, so that's what we're on, guys. This is my leftovers from earlier. I got a 5-piece, 2 biscuits, and 2 regular sides. So now I just ate the last, like, a wing and a half. And then now I'm eating 2 biscuits. And then I'm gonna eat the sides. This is my first time trying the Celsius. I got the peach vibe. And this is like over double what I'm used to drinking. Because Red Bull, I don't drink caffeine, but Red Bull do not do anything for me anymore. I drank the Red Bull last night and I went straight to sleep. Literally, I went straight to sleep, no lie. I literally went straight to sleep, bro. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Okay, guys, so I actually did not make it to the stopping point. For one, construction all on I-10 West. Then I had to go through the border patrol. I went straight through, but it was so many of us because it's mandatory for all of the trucks to get off on one side and then all of the cars to get out on the other side. So I'm at this Love's and I had to make a parking spot because this location has like really tight parking in the lot, like the worst parking that I've ever seen at a Love's travel stop. It's weird. Like, either you have to, like, okay, so the spots that realistically, in order to be able to back into a parking spot, you need some maneuvering room. The spots don't have maneuvering room. So if you don't turn into the spot, which is hard once people start building up, you cannot back into the parking spot. So that was one thing. And then it's just like the spot that I was considering turning wide into, I realistically could have, but it was the pulling out to get out. It's weird. I don't touch my camera, while I'm driving if it's not already rolling. So I didn't even think to do that. But ended up coming to this dirt lot like behind the Loves, which I'm sure is for parking because it's like tire tracks out here. And then I seen another truck pulling here, so I was like, okay, man, so I'm gonna put over there too. But decided to just go ahead and shut down. Like, so I-10 westbound in Benson, before you make it to Tuscan, I think that's how you pronounce it, Tuscan, Arizona, it's shut down. So apparently it's been shut down since about 7 p.m. or something like that. And it was a freaking rollover. So I had to get emergency aircrafted to the hospital, and the detour made my last few hours of the drive from 1 hour and 3 minutes, and it shot up to 2 hours and 24 minutes, bro. We're not doing that. So I went ahead and shut down. And originally they was gonna have my load repowered anyway, because I was gonna be 1 hour out from the appointment, and Costco is not open on the weekend. So our representatives aren't sure that they were going to allow me to get there at 11:15. Like, I know for a fact I would have been able to make it, which now is even better because I wasn't going to be able to make it at that time anyway because the highway is closed. So they're going to have it repowered, meaning someone else is going to pick it up and utilize their 14-hour clock to drive the rest of this hour. To drive the rest of this 2 hours, but with the highway being closed, their best bet would to come get it in the morning. But I don't know. I just hate that they will have to deal with that. But I don't have any more time on my clock. If I still had over 2 hours on my clock, I definitely would have did it, but I don't. So I hope that they keep in mind that I told them that the highway is closed before they get anybody to take it. But when she called me back, I'll just be sure that she informs the person of that information so that they don't expect to come here and go straight back. Because if they plan on coming tonight, That's not a good idea. But it has been a very long day for me. I have driven, how much have I driven today? I have driven, my phone finna tell me I'm finna be in violation, which technically I would be soon. Hold on.
Upcoming violation: 14-hour workday limit, 11-hour driving limit.
I have 36 minutes left on my drive clock. Meaning I drove 10 hours and 24 minutes. Something like that. Anywho, I'm about to shut down, y'all. I have had a long day physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. And I'm going to end this vlog here. I said I was ending it today anyway. So I will catch up with you guys later. Bye.